Welcome back everyone for the next part of Library of Ruina. In the last part, we had some technical difficulties on Hogma's floor. Hogma's floor and Roaring Heaven. My god, that thing. It's a pain to fight against. It was a literal pain to fight against, because the only way how you can actually deal with the big one is by blocking the attacks. And it doesn't have nearly enough counter dices to actually clash against all three of my guys. I think it uses like 1 3 counter and 2 1 counter dices, and I kinda messed it up multiple times with Hogma's golden opportunity and stuff, because avoid dices don't help me in this fight at all. It's all about block dices, which I didn't really had that many during the first attempt, so yeah, you can imagine how that went. I mean, you already saw how that went, right? It went much better during the second attempt, when I actually knew what I was doing, but OBS refused to record that, so yeah, you saw the rushed version of the third attempt, and I already knew, yeah, I can totally beat that thing. Let's not think about that, right? Let's stay positive. Certain of Wrath was also defeated in that part. We got Kana in our team now. I think Kana didn't really have any type of background story, except of the fact that she was one of the saviors in a different playthrough from another person. She was one of the candidates that beat Gebura, survived day 49, and joined during the first day on a second playthrough or something like that. Yeah, and that's Kana, which means he's a veteran, which means Boros discipline, in order to show everyone who's the boss around here. Sure, she's on the 5th slot, which technically means she's a newbie, but with discipline, she can teach them a lesson. That position doesn't really matter in the pecking order around here. We are all equal. We all have the same strength. This is gonna be fun. This is totally going to be fun. Oh, and by the way, I read something about her wearing the Julia key page, right up for the outfit itself. But that was only a replacement key page, since she wanted her to wear the key page from, I don't know, something with T. I think it was mentioned at one point, but I don't really remember which version of a key page she was talking about. So in that regard, I just gave her the main key page for now, since it kind of fits with the whole punching and discipline style. I hope that's fine until you see this, and maybe correct me in the key page that you actually wanted to wear. I mean, it's been a while. I think I got this description during the time when we unlocked Net 6 abnormality, final abnormality, the Freischütze. Yeah, she was talking about the 7th bullet and stuff. It's been a very long time, right? It's fine, Kana. The current outfit looks great on you as well. We can fix that later. Let's not worry about that for the time being, okay? Okay. Anyways, now without any further ado, Tifferet's final episode is waiting. Okay. Where's Angela? Lost in thought, are you? What could you be pondering about? Well, long ago I used to think that my existence didn't have any meaning. I had no expectation for my life. I just felt obligated to live out the life given to me. And that changed now? Enough was different. He always had his eyes set on the light that seemed so far away. I wonder how he could have such an outlook. But I think I understand now. It's expectation that gives us the strength to push through hardship. Those expectations being what exactly? That we can trust things to become better tomorrow. That my life holds possibilities and significance that could make this world a better place. That's too much optimism for me, I have to say. Natural science is a field of study born out of the urge to understand the inner working of this world. Pure curiosity. Maybe people couldn't stand the unfairness that came from the inability to understand the world around them. So they began lighting up the world with knowledge, but only few made the advance, while others went back into the shadow-filled cave they were in. Still too few are in the bright spot where they can see all the laws of nature. Most enclose themselves with darkness yet again, consuming the result without understanding the process. Okay, maybe you guys were right about the whole world being on the wane. This world is full of things they can't understand, even if they try to, so they just close their eyes, like Angela. It's gonna carry on just fine with one fewer person anyways. But that's not what you're meant to do. You can't just keep your eyes shut forever. That is not the humanity I know. Humans constantly try to understand and move towards the light. And I'm sure you are no different. Look, I don't really care what you think about humans, but don't force your generalization on me, okay? All that's ahead of me was darkness. There wasn't a single glimpse of light. Well, it may seem as if there's no light. You may think it's too dark to see anything. But the light is in fact still there. There were many kinds of light, not just one. Once you gain the insight to see those other lights, you don't have to stay curled up in the darkness anymore. Though it's up to you to approach that light, or stay in the darkness. I'm just too worn out to walk towards any light. Hell, there's no way I could magically start seeing lights that I couldn't my whole life in the first place. Even if I move forward, there's nothing left for me. I don't have anything I want either. Okay, that's a bit of a dark outlook, Roland. I don't want to have any more expectations. There's no point doing that. Not in this city. That's not true. You will have expectations. You just refuse to admit it. Okay, is that a flashback of Roland himself? With beers. Many cans of beers. Oh, okay, that's cute. The empty husk of a man returning to his home, covered in the blood of strangers. Musky air, grey room, a bit large for one person. A mind that feels a bit too empty for a lonely life. In that unlit room, I lie on the sofa and stare at the ceiling. Beer can rolling around the floor, cigar ash floating in the air. Droplets of water falling from the kitchen's tap, blinking in the sink. Laughter seeping through the walls. It's the scenery I could have been in. Scenery that I have lost. The room of a man who had no expectations. A room with not a single sign of improvement. Every night I fell asleep without any hope. That room occupied by a single black lamp.
Are you there, kids? With pitch black hearts? I bet you're flopping on your bed after lashing out your anger at some unlucky plebs yet again. I'm here to make an offer you can't possibly refuse. Care to give it a listen?
What's that about? You aren't even a real human. What makes you think you can talk to me like you know all about people? Hey, that's rude. She was originally a human. Because I know. Because I've seen it. I've seen the struggle of humans who writher in agony to illuminate the world, to grope their way to light. People aren't as strong as you think. They're just lumps. And you're a copy of that lump. A fake. Hey, I already said it. She used to be a human, Roland. There's no meaning to be found anyway. Or rather, anywhere. Hopes are just empty dreams. Expectations will never get you where you want. Angela! There you are! No. Oh, no. Are you kidding me? No, that was supposed to be you! Why is it... Oh god, okay. I'm fine. Sure. Different. What happened while I was looking away for a moment? Why is he wearing my thing? Well, it looks like Roland's mind resonated with this place instead of yours. The emotions were amplified from interacting with the Patreon librarians of each floor and their subject matter. That might be why he got ruffled over small things and snapped. It's only a guess, though. That sounds like a plausible explanation, seeing how it literally happened multiple times with you. I unwillingly exposed the disorderly sides of myself a few times as well because of that. I'm sure you know how to handle this situation by now, right, Everett? Beat him up! I'm counting on you! The faint smile on your face. It seems really fun to you, huh? Oh, well, to an extent, yes. Didn't want it to be the only one with a history of making embarrassing scenes here, you see? Understandable. Understandable, but still, I would have preferred to fight against Angela again. Wait a second. Need to get a close-up of this. I always need to get a close-up of this. Okay, so he is something like an angel with the headpiece that we also get as her ego page thingy. The scepter looks kind of cool. And he already is partially transformed into the snake. That's not a good thing for Roland. That's certainly not a good thing for Roland. Okay. What? This is new, right? Yeah, that's the first day and you already experiencing the final episode like that. It's fun, right? Roland turned into that? The power wasn't just affecting Lady Angela. We better do something about that. But there's too little we know. Well, we don't know everything about Roland, and we might not understand him fully, but we still got to face him head on. It's a bit of much text for the little scene over there, but sure, let's do this. But before we fight, let me see. They say, oh no, that's already gone. This is my world. I'm too exhausted to look at any lights. I thought happiness would await my future until it got crushed, right? I thought that day will never come back. Can I go back to that time if I had to break everything? I don't think that's possible, Roland. To the wretched beings standing before me, I will show them great power. What is the reason I exist when there's nothing to look forward to? But you kind of have to find that something for yourself. I mean, if one is gone, you can always find another. The world I knew wasn't so peaceful. No way I'd be swallowed up by have that so easily. Oh shoot, I completely misread that. All I wish for was a peaceful world. What is so wrong with that? Absolutely nothing. In the end, I failed to keep that one person safe. One person. It's about his wife then, huh? Wait, was that Bunny from the wife? Oh no! This is my world. I'm too exhausted to look for any light. Oh, Roland, you're already repeating your lines. Oh, this is gonna be painful, Roland. It's gonna be painful. She even has the strength boost. But don't worry, I'm gonna snap you out of this. Let me first just check your passive really quickly. Corrosion. Yeah, next phase, once HP drops to 0. Adverse change. With the hysteria gauge is filled, transform. The hysteria gauge rises upon losing clashes or being attacked by marked character, and decreases upon winning clashes or attacking marked character. The screen pinkens from left to right as the gauge fills. Great. At the end of the scene, restore all light and draw 2 pages. Great. That means he never runs out of light and he can always do whatever. In the name of hate, use a page that leaves a mark on the target every 2 scene. All resistance on the marked character change to weak, and the character will be primarily targeted by Roland. I don't remember that weakness effect, but that's good to know. Arcana Slave. Use a Mastertech page that targets all Liberian every 4 scene. Each individual Liberian can negate the attack if the sum of all dice rolled on a page played by them is equal or higher to the Mastertech. Alright, they were explaining Mastertechs during that fight, right? Okay! Mark the targets. You want to mark my Tiferet. Do you have any specific weakness? It seems to be immune to slash, but nothing else. Well, if that's going to be the case, I guess I'm gonna make sure to lose a couple of clashes then. Oh, by the way, I need to activate that again. But the others are just going to keep him busy, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, that has a decent chance of losing. I guess, but then again, it's against Tiferet. What am I saying? Tiferet is certainly going to win against that. If that's the case, let's just give it to Kana for now. Kana with Golden Opportunity has a decent chance of losing, at the very least against the second and third die. Okay, that should be fine then. Let's start. Okay. Needs to make sure that Roland is able to win at least a couple hits. Don't really care about the one-sided attacks, but I need to give him a couple of hits, otherwise he might become a bit too angry, right? Just need to pay attention to the background. He's not getting angry by one-sided attacks, right? Nah, he doesn't care about one-sided attacks whatsoever. But that's good. So, now you're targeting her, but I don't really like that. But at the very least, you're not really that fast, except of that 1-5 roll, but it's fine. I can block that with... Oh god, it could... Ooh, he could become angry by that, but what can I do, right? What can I do about that? Your arrows go towards her. And yeah, Tiferet is gonna win a couple of clashes, but there isn't really much we can do about it. I don't want her to get too many hits, right? There we go. He's calming down. Everything is good. Don't worry about a thing, Roland. I'm going to allow you to get a couple of free hits. There you go. You almost staggered already. 12. 7. 5. Are you kidding me? You're actually actively kidding me right now. Ah, yeah. Okay, let's give Tiferet the piercing hits. He's certainly going to get staggered now. There we go. We're going to get the first hit, and he can't really do anything. Ah, shoot. Right. I forgot. I actually, for a second, forgot that that I have to intercept attacks that so that they don't get the power boost. Okay, never mind. Let's ignore that. Let's ignore that it happened. Bobo is fine. Bobo is totally fine. Oh god. Wait, is that Roland now? Are you there? He looks normal. Is that Roland then? Oh yes. It's certainly cry, right? It's certainly crying. And it looks almost like a little prince. At the very least, his arms haven't turned into battle axes. He's wielding weapons instead of becoming one, so that's good. Okay, first and foremost, this really is like a monster. He turned even creepier. Can we really do this? Everyone take care of yourself, okay? Things are getting rough, or rather tough. How's Miss Tiferet doing? Oh, Mint, always worried about Tiferet. I'm okay, don't worry about me, just focus on the fight. Yeah, totally. I can't go far, nor can I see. I can see no future ahead of me, probably. A special person who answers me when I call her name. Of all people, you shouldn't have come into my world. Shouldn't have come into my world? Our relationship was more special than any other. For it to end like this broke his heart. Balance crumbled, injustice vanished. Actually, now that I think about it, it looks like a street crossing. Where are we in our world? I should have adhered to my principle, treat everyone equally. My world was miserably shattered. It became too big to live in alone. Those who need each other. That kind of person. And up there. That's why I lost, broke down because of someone I loved dearly. I haven't gotten time to watch the rising sun. I'm too busy looking back onto the darkness of what he lost. I can't go far, nor can I, no one can. I can see no future than one step ahead. Okay, now he's already repeating himself. So the fact that he lost that one person, his wife, broke him down into tears, and he questioned his own beliefs because he changed his own beliefs, I guess? Something like that? Okay, Roland, new abilities. What can you do? You still have the Pierce weakness, so we have to watch out on that. Today's play. Only Roland can defeat the Hermit. That's kind of a given, right? Blinding Rage. Prioritize attacking Hermit staffs. If no Hermit staff is present, attack the Hermit. Sinner of the Other World. With one or more Hermit staffs are present, after taking 30 total damage, use a massive attack page, Embodiment of Evil, on the following scene. The total damage counter is resetted afterwards. Boiling Anger. When Roland starts attacking the Hermit, use a massive attack page, Embodiment of Evil. The page is used every 2 scene. Okay, so it's pretty much like the original fight. Then let's check out the staffs. They only attack Roland. And the Hermit himself cannot go below 30 HP. And then recovers 50 HP once he reached the 30 HP. Dear Companion, gain plus fire against Roland. Fire power against Roland. Visitor from Another World. When one or more Hermit staffs are present, use a mass attack page every 2 scene. So I can't really stop that. Unless I'm able to pretty much finish them all off within 1 turn, which is very unlikely. And 2 rounds met. Change behavior when all Hermit staffs are defeated. On the first scene of a new cycle, attack Roland. After attacking Roland again on the second scene, I'm just gonna summon them again. Great! I see. So it's pretty much a repeat without any extras then, right? I just have to destroy the staffs and then body rush them down. Like we did in the previous fight. And they still use Crunch and... Okay, Crackle is new. But it's pretty much just 2 attacks instead of 1. And he is still going for Kindly Make Way. Kindly Make Way. He's a bit too fast right now. Tivert has to stop it on her own. This Bongbong isn't really able to intercept that. Overcome Crisis to the top one. But at the very least, we're going to keep the Hermit at bay. And preferably... Yes, that's good. That is perfect. And preferably disarm him a little for the next round. The less likely he's able to hurt our little Roland, the better it is for us, right? Totally. Already down to 20, that's good. Oh yes! Oh my god! What? The take is strong! The take is truly strong! Holy hell! But am I able to get the stack on everyone? Oh shoot, that one's already dead. Oh god, yeah. Stagger, that's good. Am I able to get this? No, I didn't get the stagger of everyone. Oh, that's a bummer. Should I go for Blessing? If the character takes damage? More endurance would be good. But at the same time, a little bit of love for Tivert. Doesn't really hurt, right? Yeah. Mass Individual. I don't know if you can survive that. Guy, you're already bleeding. But then again, bleeding doesn't do anything if you don't move. Still, I have to go for Snake Slits in hopes of blocking that hit on Bongbong. She doesn't really have that many 2 dice attacks. And I really hope that you really don't go for, I don't know, your Embodiment of Evil stuff. I don't really like to fight against that. Just saying, okay? Just saying. Let's just draw a page. Yeah, let's just draw a page. The other ones are going to take care of the small fries. And even if that one guy survives, in the next round he's gonna get killed. Or rather, in this round he's certainly going to get killed by Roland himself. So, how much damage did you get? Hopefully not that much. Really? I don't want you to use embodiment of evil. Just saying. The last time you had a chance, you pretty much hit everyone around here, right? And I didn't like that at all. I didn't like that at all. Okay, a couple of hits on the hermit. Stagger. 8. Good job. Now just the hermit. Please don't use it. Oh, of course you use it. Mass individual. There's nothing I can do about mass individual. Yeah, Mint should be able to handle that hit. Totally. And everyone should be able to survive the embodiment of evil, right? Yeah, first hit, avoided. Second hit, oh shoot, Mint. And the last hit is a freebie on Bonbon, since we literally don't have a single dice that is actually able to, I don't know, roll a third one. I mean, I can't really use counter dice against mass attacks, right? It doesn't really work that way. It doesn't really work that way. Oh my god, he's about to die. Please don't do too much damage now. He's gonna recover. He's gonna recover, guys. No, wait! Roland! You saved it! Good job, my boy! Good job! I didn't think that it would go like this. Ah, shoot. Oh, wait. Wait a second. Knight of Despair. Hello! That looks really good. Oh, he has an albino hairstyle! Oh, that's even better! Great! But I'm not looking forward to the whole... Oh, shoot, right. Piercing thing going on around here. I forgot about the whole piercing thing with Knight of Despair. It's gonna be fun. At least we have different for that, right? I wonder how it feels to lose the very thing you wanted to protect. I will never get it completely, since I haven't really experienced it myself. Even if the fault lies in yourself, being riddled with too much guilt will eat away at you like poison. And that poison is about to hurt us now. It must feel hopeless for sure, more than words could describe. Yeah. Unless we experience exactly the same thing, we can't really understand them completely. Holding expectation will only betray me. There's nothing but despair. And maybe something else. I swore to protect someone for the first time in my life, and I failed even that. What do I have left? There's no point in having expectations anymore. Only endless despair swell up inside of me. Then you just give up, right? I don't even have the tenacity left in me, yet I couldn't forfeit my regrets alongside it. Shamefully. There. With nothing left inside, the heart began to feel the cold. I should have emptied out my heart, so that I wouldn't have to experience loss ever again. Right, you did mention that you also lost your parents and your grandma that way. Only darkness resides here. How can I suddenly start seeing what I couldn't in my whole life? Don't wake me up. I don't want to rest my body here. Everything changed. I thought at least you would stay with me forever. The edge of the sharpened sword will pierce me, the man who couldn't save a thing. He's really blaming himself for everything. Holding expectation will only betray me. There's nothing but despair. Despair. Okay, so I didn't really miss it. I just missed the second despair. Okay, Roland, what new things do you have around here? Loyalty protect cannot be targeted. It's the same sorrow. Give tears to a random sword every free scene. If the character gets staggered, activates the despair scene. I still remember that. When the sword with tears takes lethal damage, fall into despair next scene. The swords cannot be killed or something like that, or they get resurrected. And I have to break the heart from the Bliss sword. The broken heart of all sorts impale the character in despair state, becomes staggered and targetable in the next scene. So if I play this right, with 150 HP, I should be able to finish it off in one cycle. And I have much more light resources this time around than during the last attempt, so I mean, it's certainly not going to be pretty, but it should be better than the last time I did this. What difference? Because we're going to do this now. We're totally going to do this. I just have to believe. This one has to go towards Kana. Kana has to block the dice, otherwise she won't be able to draw anything. Yeah, that should certainly be able to stagger him. And quite possibly kill him as well. Yeah, there's so many attacks. It should be possible for her. You didn't stagger him? That was the whole idea right now! I wanted to get staggered! Why aren't you staggering? That was your moment! Your time to shine! The one time would actually allow you to stagger my guys! In a controlled environment, of course. Oh well, at the very least we got the sword. So she's going to fall into despair now. Temperance could be useful. Road to Happiness might be even better. I don't really know about companions, as I'm not really able to kill the sword. Endurance might be helpful though. Nah, I'm gonna give the Temperance to Bonbon. On the singular dice, it's really, really helpful to have the ability to destroy the dice of my opponent. Now, Bonbon. Bonbon, it's your time to shine. Which one has the strongest blade? This one. Okay. Yield my flesh. This time, we're going to obliterate all the swords with Bonbon. And Bonbon alone! Oh my god! Number 1! Number 2! Why didn't that work? Can I only do it once per scene? Are you kidding me? Ah, come on! Bonbon would have been able to destroy all of them right here, right now! Maybe it's not possible. Yeah, maybe the game doesn't allow me to just destroy in one scene. I mean, it's understandable. It would be a bit too busted if I just let Bonbon handle all of them at once. I mean, she's totally going to do it again, as you can see. Or maybe, just maybe, yeah, I have the feeling maybe the King of Greed got a bit in our way, and that is why she wasn't stabbed by her own blade. There's a slight chance that might have happened. Road to Happiness, Endurance. Sure, let's go for that. I'm probably going to give that to Kana though, seeing how, but then again, it's probably not going to work against rather with Discipline, right? Seeing how Discipline doesn't get affected by power boosts, right? But then again, if it's just power, that means Endurance should still work, right? Maybe. Yeah, there's no way she can survive that. Yeah, there's no way. Look at that, already 58. Oh, Discipline is gonna kill her. Oh god. I love that card. It's great. It's absolutely great. So now, most importantly, the best one out of all of them. Roland the King, huh? Oh, I love the cape. And the crown. I'm a bit worried that you skipped the whole egg phase though. But I guess, yeah, it wouldn't really make sense for him to start with the egg thing, right? Yeah. And he has the same endurance as the previous King of Greed, which is none. Nothing works. Absolutely nothing works. Which means this is just a waiting game again. Okay. First and foremost, do you think there can be an end to greed? It might get weakened for a while, but it won't disappear for good. After all, greed and desires are the essence of humans. Anyways, as they say, being in the night, even the hope of having a tiny bit of happiness is such a sad thing. Don't you know how big of a bliss it is to live a peaceful life in the city? Not everyone has access to that. Either way, the sadness of one's pleasure being taken away will be the same, however big or small it may be. That's true. And I even wish for the happiness in the first place, I guess. Do you think it's wrong to behave this way? No! It's totally fine to lash out at times. Was it a sin to want a bite of an apple? Am I forbidden for desiring such a small bite of happiness? To wish for everyone's happiness, the pursuit of my own happiness, had to follow. I never hoped for much, but now I have nothing to fill this place with. Why did I have to be the one to take the loss? I could have been in that scenery. But greed seeks eternity. Seek deep, deep eternity, because it never ends. It's probably up there. If I can't have nothing beside me, then I will eat up everything. Let's leave what's left at my side. I don't even have to hope to go an inch forward, seeing how everything disappears. Once I become awakened to that to a desire, it will never go away, even if it sinks. It might become a bit smaller, but it always stays. And I even wish for happiness at first. Do you think it was wrong to behave this way? Okay, so he already repeats. Ah, Roland! You really don't have to put all the blame on you. I mean, you even said it was an accident. You had to go to a place and stuff, right? But he lost all hopes because of losing his wife. I mean, he already went through it twice and all, but still. You must have left something behind to keep you going, right? I'm sure she wouldn't want you to be ready to end up like this, right? I mean, even Lowell didn't want it for Zhao to put herself in danger. They made a promise, which she broke, but they made a promise, right? The flickering desire. If HP falls to 50% or lower, transform into the King of Greed. Does not go below 50%. Road of Gold, every free seal, create brilliant bliss. Become untouchable and does not act for one turn. The following scene uses a special combat page against all Liberian. Narcissism. If 3 of your Liberians manage to negate the attack of the special combat page, gain 3 strength and haste next scene. If 2 or less Liberians are alive, one or no Liberian negating your pact, rather the page, will activate this effect. Momentary bliss. If all Liberians successfully negated the attack of this special combat page, Roland becomes staggered next scene. So he is pretty much like the usual King of Greed. That's good. And he has the bleed stacks and the breaking dice thingies. Lots of counter dices as well, so I should probably avoid fighting against him. There's no real reason for me to fight against the counter dices, seeing how I literally have to wait for the special attack. And I'm going to use Sturdy Defense again, because why not, right? Just why not? Okay, I didn't get the draw effect at all. My void dice are too strong! They had to— No way! I wanted to get you staggered for this bong! Literally! I just wanted to get you staggered! Bit of light and smoke recovery, and please back to the first die. Okay, that should technically do the trick. There. Bit of bleed. I cannot get the draw effect. Their void dice are just way too strong. I should have gave Bob a couple of void dice, now that I think about it. Yeah, that would have been probably a better idea. And actually speaking, it's already almost 50% down. I mean, Ah, God. Okay. The bliss thingy. Everyone has to kill one thing. Well then. Wait a second. I just noticed. But I only have like 4 bliss thingies. How am I supposed to block all of that? Okay, let's not worry about that for now. let's just not worry about that. So, this is probably a bit overkill, but that's fine. That's fine. There we go. Everyone needs 2 hits at the very least in order to break them. But that's also fine, right? That is totally fine. I'm still finding it quite straight. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Did I misjudge? No way! I failed! That's fine. I can still win this. I can still win this. It's fine. Pure determination is enough to beat this. Pure determination and the will to use all the power that we have. Okay, slight issue. Anyone who gets hit by this gets staggered. And I can't really comfortably say that Haru and Tiveret are not getting staggered this round, so yeah, Bonbon, you have to redirect a couple of hits. Same goes to Mint, and I'm just gonna hope that Regula is going to keep Kana safe. Holy hell, it actually kept her safe. Would you believe that? Would you actually believe that? I missed by 1 point difference! Are you kidding me right now? That was 1 point! Oh shoot, it's fine, it's fine. At the very least we have 3 attackers around here. We have 3 attackers around here, and I think she's very close to reaching her second phase. Yeah, she already... Oh no, wait. Doesn't he get an attacker boost now? Oh my god! Look at him! Oh, that's cruel! I don't like the arm piece, but oh! He becomes a hollow! That's really cool, but at the same time... Okay. He's not fast. Everything's good. He's not fast. I can redirect stuff. And Mint has to tackle the other ones. Okay, Roland. Let's see what you got. That went through. Okay. Oh, shoot. You have an ability that destroys my stuff. I don't really like that. Okay. I actually managed to lose the second dice with Sturdy Defense. The one card that has ultimate defenses on the second dice. Well, that's just disastrous. And she's still not going for that special move. Okay, that's good. And that's it. Okay. Okay, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. She has a strength boost. Which is certainly going to do a lot of damage. But it's gonna be fine. We have Sturdy Defense. Oh my god, it actually worked at the very least for Tiveret. At the very least for Tiveret. Oh god, oh god, okay. That's good. That's not good. Okay. Okay. Well, it could have certainly been worse. It could have certainly been worse. We're inflicting a bunch of burn and bleed stacks, so that's good. She still gets the strength boost, which I'm totally not looking forward to. Oh, you're going to target my Tiveret. Interesting choice. Nah, I guess except of that, we're not going to do anything else. Okay. Yeah. Tiveret has no issues. No issues whatsoever. She could have probably killed 3 of them if she has to. But I'm just going to assume 2 are going to be fine. Oh, Acid Slug as well. Sure, go for it. I don't really know. All enemies? Is that even going to give me any boosts? Take damage equal. It doesn't really give me any boosts, so yeah. Who am I even going to give that? Oh, Howard, why not? Yay! More stagger damage! And bind! Okay, so she is going to use it twice. Fragment of Bliss. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Fragment of Bliss. Fragment of Bliss. And we are certainly going to counter that one with Ligola. Lirigola. Yeah, sure. Totally. Totally. Yeah, that's certainly enough. Okay, guys. Let's block a couple of hits. Put Roland to stagger range. There we go. And another. And another. This is just great. And thanks to the slug, we're even doing extra stagger damage. We shouldn't even be able to stagger on our own turns. But we are almost. If I were to attack. Okay, if I added another attack, we would have staggered it all on our own. All on our own. No, but seriously, she's not gonna survive this. Alright, I hear you. Why am I keep telling the... God damn it, Roland! You look very feminine right now, especially with the beautiful white golden hair. Just saying. Just saying. Okay. So, okay, that might be a bit overkill. Well, most of those attacks are actually just raw pages, except of coordinated assault. There's no way Roland is able to survive that. Like at all! Like at all, especially with the damage boost from Ligorla, right? It's just way too strong! Oh! Oh, they're all back! They're all back! What the heck is that thing? Nihil? 999 HP! Are you kidding me right now? What the heck is that clown? I know, right? Kinda. I haven't seen anything about this one in the records. It seems like there are a lot of abnormalities we've never had the chance to see. It's different. What should we do? Don't worry, I believe we can do this. Kind of have to do this. Okay, first and foremost, leading Wayne through foolish acts. There's not a thing to guide me. I'm anxious, but I don't want to know. I won't know what's ahead. Okay. I don't see it. Blinded by carnal desires and jealousy, he's willingly walking to the edge of the cliff. I had no plans or destinations to begin with. Oh yeah. Thought you had a plan to start a family and such. I'm too tired to fly. There's only one path for me to take. That's the ground, huh? Please give some applause for this foolish man. If you take a step, not knowing that there's a cliff ahead, would you still take that step? The scenery I've lost, the futile struggle to earn it back. I don't see it! Ah! Focus on the moment! Trust your intuition! It is always so difficult to find the text! Is there a point in agonizing over things you have no idea how to deal with right now? No. No, it's actually a natural reaction to something like that. Leading the way through foolish acts, there's not a thing to guide me. Up. I'm anxious, but I don't want to know. I don't know what's ahead. Blinded by carnal desires. Okay, he's already repeating himself. What the hell? Why is the clown? Like, why? He even has playing cards. Why is everything black and white, you know, as well? Oh, God. Okay. Fine. Let's read the clown first. All returns to Neil. As unique modes of behavior, the cycles in the following order. Nihil, Greed, Hate, Despair, Wrath. Each mode features different passive abilities. What? What? So I have to read this whole thing every cycle? How do I... Can I tell if he's changing this? He's probably going to have an indicator for that. Oh wait, he only has 2 passives then. Pointless Endeavor. Takes no damage or rather staggered damage outside of Wrath mode. Takes no damage from Bleed, Burn, Erosion. This character's speed die cannot be sealed. Ah. Good that I had Erosion before that, huh? Since Erosion wouldn't work. Okay. Let's start with Petrified hate. Ah, so they are petrified. Petrified hate. The magical girl of love would stand in for the librarian that breaks the statue at the start of the next scene. What? If the magical girl breaks the statue, the librarian with the lowest current HP will be replaced instead. Magical girl possesses special key pages with unique stats and passive abilities. So I want to replace my guys with them or something? Also fight despair. The magical girl of justice will stand in for the librarian that breaks the statue at the start of the scene. Okay. Is that pretty much on everyone? Yeah. Yeah. Should I do that? I mean, sure. Why not? Mass attack. Will of Nihil. Target librarians are afflicted with 7 feeble, disarmed, fragile until the end of the scene. You have feeble! No! Are you kidding me? 7 as well! 7 as well! At the very least, a summation. It could certainly be worse. And, Kana, I'm going to leave the Night of Despair into your hands. Yeah, that should destroy all the statues. Right? Yeah. Yeah, that should oh god. That should certainly solve any type of issues that we have around. Oh god. What? You don't even do any damage? Oh, that's not good. What am I gonna do then? If I can't do damage, it's 900 HP. My bomb ball was able to do some damage. Discipline is going through as well, at least a bit. Well, my despair thingy has procced. I was able to do 12 damage. And they actually became them as well. Ah, okay. So now what? Did you change something? Yes, they haven't passed it now. I would run the risk of clashing against the... or rather losing against those defense dices. Okay, good luck, Haru! That already worked. Chop. +6. Holy moly. He certainly can't do anything about that. There is a small chance, there's a slight small chance that at the very least my upload page is going to trigger and we're going to do some, rather 12 damage, right? He has 900 HP. I can certainly do a couple of hits. There, 10 damage. See? Despair is doing wonders around here already. Love, not really, but... yeah, and Greed is not doing anything either. My Despair thingy didn't work either. Come on, Sword of Tears. You're supposed to do 12 damage. It has so much health. It's certainly going to do 12 damage. If it has a chance to actually use it, at least. Well, that didn't really play out that well. Sealed. Feeble. Also comes with a strength boost. That's not good. And the Void just sticks. It just sticks. Okay. And hit again. There you go. Come on, guys. You got this. With 6 strength, there's no way we can lose against that guy. Not going to allow him to use any type of Arcana Slave around here. There we go. Down to 786. Come on. Get lucky. Tiferet. Use the power. Use the power of the Apple page. I think it's still active, right? Oh, we even made him the villain, which inflicts fragile. That's too much damage. All the hits go towards the Queen of Hatred. Okay, guys, extra damage. All the damage. That thing has so much health. We need all the damage. Oh god. And at the very least, it's very unlikely for it to break through any of its attacks, and it's certainly not going to use any of its special pages around here. 700. This is just a giant HP sponge. And a couple of extra attacks. Okay, come on! Come on! I mean, as long as one of us uses a card slave, that should technically trigger it, right? Maybe? Oh my god, look at how many villain things he has! So many villain stacks! It's crazy! Oh wait, she did 12 damage! Oh, that's great! But he still has so much health! Almost 600! Come on! This is such a drag! Oh! Okay, he changed again. And thanks to our hope, we should be able to win that without any issues. Especially since we are continuously inflicting him with this arm and stuff. So that means we don't really have to worry about a thing, right? Yeah, look at that. 2, 3, 7. Right? That's literally nothing. That is literally nothing. And thanks to all those debuffs, the Tiferet is able to do a couple of damage. I mean, it's not a lot, but at very least she's able to do a little bit of damage. Ah, shoot. Come on. Come on. Don't do that. Oh, by the way, I should probably be a bit more careful with my magical girl of courage, seeing how she already is kind of low on HP. I guess I used her cards too often. Okay, everyone. Focus fire on the clown. Don't care about the swords. Tiferet can tank the swords. Everything is fine. We don't need to worry about the swords. Let's do as much damage as possible, okay? He still has so much health! And the only one who can do reliable damage around here is the Knight of Despair, and sometimes Tiferet if she feels lucky with a 12er hit. Which already hit twice, what I'm saying. 3 times this round? That's promising! Oh man. Oh, that kind of hurts. There we go. Extra damage. Lots of extra damage. Okay, they are a bit stronger than I expected, but still. The swords stay! Oh, never mind. I was about to say, if the swords stay, that would have been disastrous. 7 of wrath, but it's gonna be fine. We're going to redirect a couple of hits. Hopefully get the villain icon on it. Okay. Come on, Tiferet. Get a couple of lucky hits. I know that you want to get a couple of lucky hits. I know it. You love those hits. You love them. Right, King of Greed? Absolutely. There we go. 14. 10. Not entirely sure if I was able to hit another one of those 12er hits, but we'll see about that. 42! He's still alive! Dear God! Embodiment of evil! Sure! Everyone attacks Embodiment of Evil. And everyone is going to use hope. And hopefully this is gonna be enough to literally beat all of them. Okay, she has the combined power of 10 strength, 8 endurance, and technically speaking, see how he literally targeted pretty much all of our characters. It should have given us... Oh, Tiferet one! It should have given us pretty much already. Everyone should have had access to that buff, just saying. But I guess the game thought otherwise. But I take it. I even got the kill on Tiferet, so I'm happy about that. Even though he continuously debuffed her with Void, which is very mean. But oh well. I have nothing but my soul. And I want nothing more. It has been, it still is, faithful to me. That wasn't my proudest moments. Are you feeling better now? I don't know. I do feel kind of relieved, but that didn't really feel like myself. Yeah. It's good you vented out your feelings at least. I'm, sorry about calling you fake and stuff earlier. Well, I don't really mind. I've already gone through numerous repeats, carrying someone else's memories after all. I'm not sure if I really am the same as, as I really am the same as the past me anymore. So you aren't entirely wrong on that account. But are you okay with losing your old self completely? Why are you so serious about that? I don't care what my old original me is. And I don't mind if I'm stuck here as a barbarian. I'm good as long as I actually exist here. That I think. Every one of us has our own worth and meaning simply by existing. Even for a man like me, who holds zero expectations. I'm sure you do. I'm honestly not very confident, even though I speak like I know better. But I still want to have faith. And you're free to believe whatever you want, right? Yep, right you are. And with that, level 6, ego pages. It's been such, oh my god, why is everything red? But it's been such a long time, right, Everett? You finally gained your ego pages! And a couple of clown pages, huh? The jester retraced one step of a path everybody would have taken. The jester always found itself at the end of that road. There was no way to know if they had gathered to become the jester, or if the jester had become, or rather had come to resemble them. Okay. Single ally. At the start of the scene, a common page in hand with the highest cost, that is lower than 4, is marked with a magical symbol. After losing 4 clashes with the marked page, gain 5 protection each scene, and become immune to status ailment for the rest of the reception. God mode! I just need to lose a couple of clashes and then I get God mode in form of protection and immunity. Also, when hit, inflict 1 erosion and fracture next scene to the... It has a burn effect in form of erosion! That card is great! That is really great! And then we have Void. The jester was deeper in thought. That poor jester, without the brave puppy to lead the way, it walked with meaningless steps. Wait a second, what's there in the background? Cries? Madness? And a smile. I see. Add an or return to the void page to the hand. Cost 3. Single use. Common start. Exhaust all pages from hand. Every scene after this gains strength endurance equal to the numbers of pages exhausted this way. Every scene. Imagine if I had a full hand. I have so many full hands in here. The page is also included in the text of the next subsequent act, so I can use it again. Oh my god, what's up with that card? And then we have Nyx. Having decided to trust its own intuition, the jester sparks the name of everyone it had met on that path with each step it took. Single ally. This page is only effective if the barbarian possesses all 4 of the following abnormality pages: greed, hate, despair, and wrath. At the start of the scene, inflict 5 feeble, 5 disarm, and bind to all other characters. Greed, hatred, and wrath lose their drawback. I can disarm. I can literally debuff everyone around us. But it says all other characters, so that also includes our guys. But it also removes the drawbacks from greed, hatred, and wrath. That is also interesting. Not entirely sure if it is as broken as Void from the looks of it, but interesting. And of course, pages. I love it. I always love it. 22 to 33. Mass attack, summation, nothing else. Sword sharp with tear. See the speed die of the target for next scene. I can seal 2 dices with my sword. Golden Rush. Restore 1 light. Gain 1 strength next scene. Okay, that doesn't really seem... Wait, it is on hits. Depending on the amount of targets at hand, I could boost up my damage by 5. Never mind, I could regain all of my light that I spent with Gold Rush and get 5 strength. Never mind, that card is good, especially since it's a single dice one, which means Bonbon is going to make good use of that. And then Blinding Rage targets all other characters. Okay, 9 to 15 seems kind of strong. It's all bash attacks though. Nihil. Macimation. If there are no pages in hand, inflict 4 feeble, disarm, bind, and paralysis to all enemies. See? I need to disarm or the discard deck around here. Oh yes, I do. Or maybe not the complete disarm deck or a discard deck. Not as broken as Hot's version of it that allows us to redraw the cards, but if I add a couple of discard pages into our hand and make sure that they aren't really able to draw all of them back, I could mass debuff everyone, all of my enemies, with paralysis as well. They can do anything around here. They can literally do nothing around here. Oh, wait, would you look at that? Tiferit has a special conversation. But, sorry Tiferit, the part is already quite long, so I think we have to make a cut right here. Maybe we're going to watch in the next part, but maybe we are just going to see what Gabora is up to, seeing how she also is waiting for her final episode. Anyways, I hope you guys had fun with today's part, and see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye!